My name is Brian Duffy, and I'm the chef owner of the Flying Fish Craft House in Philadelphia. Guess what? It's summertime out. We get to have some fun with focaccia, and I'm gonna do a crazy take on a barbecue chicken sandwich today. What I do is I take chicken thighs, I toss them in a little bit of barbecue sauce with some Montreal seasoning, a little bit of vinegar, and some crushed chilies. Again, we're gonna sous vide it. We've got arugula on there, grilled onions, we've got a barbecue aioli, salt roast some tomatoes, and then we're gonna finish it off with a smoked fennel slaw. But the first process is all about that sous vide. Sous vide is the most precise method of cooking that you can do at this point, because what we do is we create a perfect atmosphere for cooking. So first thing I'm gonna do is some really nice sea salt, some really nice cracked black pepper. Now, I'm gonna take some big chicken thighs. These are about 6-ounce thighs. I'm gonna pop them right into my bag. Once I get in there, I'm gonna take some barbecue sauce, a little Montreal seasoning. I like that saltiness. I like the kind of way the grains come together on top of the chicken and the way it cooks in. Just a pinch of some red chili flakes and a little bit of chili powder. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna pop it in. That water comes up to the perfect temperature of 155 degrees. I let it sit in there for 2 hours. Now what we're gonna do is we'll get the fennel ready for the slaw. What I do is I cut it right in half, okay? Straight through like this. Take my knife right on that core and slice that out. I'm gonna do this again. Pop these right into our tray. A little bit of olive oil, because I want it to get a little bit crispy when we go into smoke. A little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna pop this on the smoker. So right here, we've got our smoker. I've got my seasoned fennel right here. We're gonna pop it right on top of this grill. 12 to 14 minutes, and this is ready to rock and roll. While our fennel is smoking, I'm gonna take some red onions, and we're gonna get them ready to grill. So I'm gonna brush them, just a little bit of olive oil. Bring them right back over here to our grill. Give it a little bit more brush. Get some nice color on those boys. Let them sit just for a minute. While those are cooking, so we're gonna salt roast some tomatoes. So what I do is grab some tomatoes, I cut them in half, quarter those, and I'm gonna pop them right into my tray. Some salt, some black pepper, and then we're gonna pop them right into the oven. So while we're waiting for the onions to finish off on the grill, we're waiting for our tomatoes to finish off in the oven, and we're waiting for our fennel to finish off on the smoker, we're gonna make a really quick barbecue aioli. I take just a nice fine slice of onion. Because it's an aioli, we gotta make sure we have our garlic in there. So we're gonna take this garlic, super fine shave all the way down. And we're gonna add a little bit of salt to this. So now I take my knife and I kind of create a paste out of it that's gonna be beautiful in an aioli. Take some mayonnaise, take a little bit of barbecue sauce, crushed red chilies. I like a little bit of heat, and then it's as simple as mixing it up. Get our grilled onions off, nice and soft, a little bit of charring on the outside. I got my fennel off the smoker. We've got our red pepper right here. This is the slaw that we made before. Just by changing a little bit of the ingredients that we're gonna add into it, we can turn it into what we have right here, which is a smoked fennel slaw. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my pepper, cut my top off, cut my bottom off, and roll your knife straight through. In this case, I'm actually gonna do a very fine julienne. I'm gonna add this right into our slaw. Next, I'm gonna take some of our smoked fennel, cut that end part off. All you have to do is follow that bulb. You can see how nice and soft it gets. It breaks down really well from the smoking, from the heat that's in the smoker. So we have that. A little bit of crushed red chili in there. So we can let that sit just like that. Then we're gonna grab our chicken out of the sous vide. The crushed chilies, the chili pepper, everything is in there, and it's all fully cooked into that chicken. We're gonna bring it right over to our cutting board, chicken right into the bowl. So I've got these beautiful tomatoes that were roasted. The best part about this sandwich is the focaccia bread itself. Super light and airy on the inside, really nice, tight and crispy on the outside. Great sandwich to do this with, because I want to get this on the grill, just like that focaccia. A little bit of our barbecue aioli. We're gonna place this right on the bottom of here. Next, we're gonna take a little bit of arugula. This kind of matches well with those really super big, bold flavors that we have. We're gonna pop some of these salt roasted tomatoes. Then we're gonna take our chicken, do a fine julienne, take just a bowl, our smoked fennel slaw, and we're gonna add our chicken right into this. Toss this around a little bit. Charred red onions, beautiful slaw that we're gonna pop right on top. And I just take the top to my focaccia roll right here. We pop that right off to the side, and that is our barbecue chicken sandwich with smoked fennel slaw, all served on focaccia. That's a sandwich.